as I'm sure we all know, the Switch 2 finally got revealed from Nintendo officially. We finally got a nice look at the new trailer of the Switch 2, which is phenomenal. This is what we wanted. We wanted at least a little bit of insight from Nintendo, and we got that. We're all good. But Nintendo fans are not too happy about it, and neither is the internet. And let me get into that with you guys about why they feel that way about the console. But before I get into the nitty-gritty of the video, make sure to subscribe if you guys are new. I'm on my way to 500 subscribers. If you can please help a boy out, be very much appreciated. Yeah, just one little subscription. That's all you gotta do. And like the video if you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, that's pretty much all I ask from you guys. But anyways, one of the main reasons people are complaining about the console is people are complaining about it not being too much different from the original Switch, which I understand. Okay, Nintendo's all about innovation. You want more innovation. Okay, cool. But realistically, what would they do to make the console different? I mean, maybe we can bring it back to like the 3DS and have that dual screen action with the Switch, but that would be a huge console, and how would you put it in docked mode, you know? And I'm not here to say that, you know, I don't personally want some new innovation from Nintendo. I would love to see something new regarding the Switch, you know, but really, what can they really do? I mean, when I saw the Switch OLED recently, I wanted it so bad because of the new display and the bigger screen. And honestly, I still feel very much captivated to buy the Switch 2 because that's exactly what I want. I want a bigger screen. I want higher definition. I want to be able to play, you know, bigger games that can't be played on the Switch. So personally, I don't understand all of the backlash about the console. Like, I get it. It looks pretty much the same. The Joy-Cons are gonna be bigger, okay? That was one thing I didn't really like, is especially when playing with the Joy-Cons, like if you're using one and you're using it horizontally or whatever, I don't like how the buttons are placed. I have big hands. I'm 20 years old, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just kind of a hassle. It's kind of meant for kids, it felt like, you know, the sizing portion of it. So to have these bigger Joy-Cons, that is a really big thing to me. I really like that idea because I want to play with bigger Joy-Cons. And the screen is going to be amazing. I want that OLED screen, you know, even if it's in like 1080 only. Like, it's a portable console. What do you expect? It to be 4K? You're not spending like $1,000 like you're buying an iPhone. You know, it's not an iPhone, it's a Switch console. So I personally think that this console is going to be amazing. And another thing that people are complaining about the console is that people don't like how there's a little poking out from the Switch on the side where you put your Joy-Con. It does seem like a little tiny bit of an SD card sticking out, and people are scared that that will be easy to break, which I hope not. I wouldn't think Nintendo would make something kind of risky in the sense of being able to break. I would think that they'd make it very sustainable, and because this console is meant to have a long longevity, I think that they're gonna try to make sure that those parts are gonna be stable and not be able to break off. But I do understand that part of the concern, because if you break off that little thing on the side, how are you even gonna put in your Joy-Cons? Then boom, your Switch is broken and you have to buy a whole new one. And if this Switch is gonna be more than the Switch that I have now, which was around $299, and the Switch OLED's like $350, so I'd think that they'd at least put it up to $400 for the Switch 2. That's a lot of money to just be able to be like, well, I need a new Switch, so I'm gonna buy the whole new, or even if you buy the new part, like, how is that going to work? I get it. I on that part, I do understand. But other than that, I think that the console is gonna be phenomenal. I have high expectations for this. I think they still have a lot more to uncover about the console. Obviously, we got that little bar at the top that they showed in the trailer. I personally think that's going to be like a sleep mode bar, which is a really cool idea for the Switch. I love it. And we still need to hear about the UI. We still need to hear about how the home screen is going to look, any additional features of the console. We still don't know about that additional button at the right corner of the Joy-Con. We don't know about that button yet. So once we get that button and all the other additional information about the Switch 2 and what makes it different than the Switch, then we can really sit down and be like, this isn't worth it. But honestly, so far, it sounds pretty good to me. And the only limitation really for me is has that little side thing sticking out, because that does scare me too. But yeah, I want to hear what you guys have to say about what might make you kind of hesitant of buying the Switch 2. With all of the extra games that we also know that they're gonna put onto the Switch 2 and not be able to be played on the Switch, I think that is also a pretty big motivator for me to get the console. So personally, I feel kind of like I have to get the Switch 2. But let me know what you guys have to say in the comments down below. How do you feel about the Switch 2? Do you think this is worth it? And if you guys have anything else to say, let me know in the comments down below. And like this video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. Take care. Stay blessed. Peace.